Ibrahim Babangida at his Bola Tinubu's visit to former military president General Ibrahim Babangida at his hilltop residence in Minna, Niger State, where they both discussed the state of the nation. President Tinubu had left the venue of the inauguration of the agricultural mechanization project, executed by Governor Mohammed Bago in the Niger State capital, straight for the hilltop residence of former military leader. Although details of the meeting are unclear, sources told Channels Television that the meeting lasted over an hour and reported on the current situation in the country, with the host governor, Mohammed Bago, also in attendance.
All right, so let's take it from there. What do we know about this meeting and what does it signify or symbolizes? I'm not sure. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Well, nothing other than a private visit and the final analysis after joining the governor of Niger State to flag off the vision of agricultural revolution, something that is designed, that is projected to reverse the food inflation currently bedeviling Nigeria. That is number 1 point to note. And the governor of Niger State as well is thinking of renewable energy source that would boost power generation for the internal consumption of the citizens of that state. And if anything extra comes, will be pushed to the national grid. Second point to note, going to visit the former military president of Nigeria, retired General Badamasi Ibrahim Babangida. IBB, as A is popularly known, by the incumbent president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is just what any leader, or whoever occupies the high office of president and commander-in-chief of the Nigerian nation want to do. Naturally, Babangida is considered a strong man, but these days, he's contending with his own old age issues. We don't know. Yeah, I mean, when he was in office, it was speculated that he had a bullet lodged in his leg, somewhere in the bones, joints, wherever, from the civil war years. One consideration. But somebody that I know, to know him very well, also talks of the possibility of him dealing with a form of gastritis, or I don't know if it's a stomach ulcer, but that at some point he was offered local therapy, but he always prefers to order his herbal medicines from faraway places like China and wherever. But whatever it is, old age is holding Babangida down, and it's not famous on the political landscape as it used to be. So this old lion now in retirement, eternal resides in his own hilltop mansion in Minna, has received an audience. Bola Tinubu, I do not want to speculate about what the subject matter of
what
that
discussed.
Yes, but it would not be more than some pat on the back. How you doing? This office, or somebody telling him, "Oh, Nigeria is tough." Of course, you were in charge. You said Nigeria's situation has defied all logic, and he's finding that to be true. To be true in his own time. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It could be about such banters. Who knows? We were not there. And in a country where statements are often filtered, and people are not eager to connect with citizens on leadership and governance, this would always remain in the realm of speculation. However, like some Nigerians will say, You can, I mean, nobody can rule out the possibility of them pepper souping, jolloфing, and so on and so forth.
Right.
And
Let
I
me
mean,
let you round up in the next 2 minutes with this. Right. Here's a quote from President Tinubu. He said, "When you read the paper, some of us are confused whether to abuse the present or the past governments or make excuses for the future. It's not in my dictionary," the president stated matter of factly, adding that its focus is to take action now, do your best, re engineer the finances of the country, and stay ahead of the right path. Those who may be complaining now have to understand that perseverance and consistency will make a nation great. So it's pretty clear that that is, you know. Go ahead. I wanted to add that
well,
to you.
that could be the thought process of a man who is trying to give um, people who have been battered, people who have been rubbished by one way or the other through his economic policies, this a cup of water to swallow, to push down the bitter pill of his unprecedented harsh reforms. And the reforms which people fear may not lead to any logical development in the foreseeable future. So, I mean, he's trying to guide what history will record about him. Good luck if he succeeds at that. But history knows what his impact is. And if he's even reluctant to say anything anymore about Babangida, a man who was their number one foe in those days when they were talking of being pro-democracy activists. Good luck to him. They always find a way of rehabilitating themselves. So, yeah. But he's been to Niger State. What he has not been able to do on the federal scale, the governor of Niger State is initiating. And it builds on other governors, particularly Southwest Nigeria, where they take it for granted that, oh, the heritage of Awolowo is there. Who told the governors, the do-nothing governors of Southwest Nigeria, Ondo State in particular, that God or the people are not able to raise successors for Awolowo the way Jesus said, if the crowd of Jerusalem stop shouting Hosanna about him, God is able to allow stones to say the same. And that if people will not do anything and continue to salivate over the heritage of Abraham, God is able to raise children for Abraham as well. And this is what these people must realize. The governor of Niger State is giving a hard push to impacting the lives of his people and the state. What is going to be the heritage of Bola Tinubu, other than going there and be deceived that, oh, he's a great man. With 9 months of economic hardship, the local airport there has now been named after him as a Bola Tinubu International Airport.
Which
International
one?
Airport in Minna.
In
So
Minna,
that was,
okay.
that was, I mean,
That's what they were there for.
no, he went there to assist in flagging off the agricultural revolution and what have
That's what
you.
I thought I
But
read.
now
That's
he was
yeah.
rewarded with the naming of the monument,
Got it.
the local airport there. International airport in Minna, for God's sake.
International airport.
Yes, international airport, my foot.
What do they need another one for? They can't even figure out Lagos yet.
Every
Anyway,
every airport is just like saying, which university did you attend? Oh, I attended the
International
UI.
University.
No, UI Akure, UI Ado Ekiti, UI Ilefe, UI this and that. So
Oh
international
God.
airport, Mina. So international airport, my foot. That is how they replicated all kinds of stuff instead of going for the real developmental stuff. So yeah.
All right. Let us know your thoughts about this one. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, and follow so you're notified whenever we go live. We've got a couple more stories to cover. We'll be back in 20 seconds.